Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I thought that it would be fun to come live and while there's a football game going on. Yeah, Johnny D is watching the football game. We just got done eating dinner and I thought that it would be great if we could get organized. It is Sunday night, and on Sunday nights, I don't know, I like to try to figure out the work week. Hi, Penny. How are you? All right, let's see what we got going on. I want to just grab a couple of my notebooks. And I think it's going to be that one. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing tonight, Penny? Hi, Mia. How are you? Mia, thank you so much for yesterday. Hi, Amy, Susan. Hi, everybody. Hi, Judy. How is everybody? Oh, look, everybody's showing up. We got Jess, Patricia. We got my super psycho mom, Janet. It's going to be hard for me to keep up with the chats, especially if I'm trying to look down at my desk. Hi, Tiff, Yolanda. Oh, I knew. Yes, I saw that in the comments. I did, Jess. So you know what? I thought that I would do it with you all. Okay. And that was today. So let's grab pink today. Thank you. What do we got? Dawn H, Christine, Khadijah, Susan, Milana, Divas, Budgeting. I don't want to forget anybody. Hi, Crafty Saver, Claudia, Catherine, Clarina. Hi, Clarina. How are you? Tina. A Bahama Mama. Ooh. Hi, Sheila. Yeah. What do you guys think of the way that I'm doing the penny challenge? I think that's pretty cool, right? Do a row and round up. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Girl Budgeting. So I don't have anyone joining me tonight. Hold on a second. I start a live, and I'm going to go into this in a second, but TJ is messaging me. Hey there. Sorry. Fine, go figure. All right. So you guys know that we were having trouble with the cement in the building. On Monday of this week, TJ and I went to speak to the attorney. We were advised to let him begin, which should be tomorrow. But since he's been ghosting us really since October, the attorney helped us compile a message to him and said that if he doesn't show up when he says he will, then we're going to start litigation. Now, he's supposed to be here tomorrow. And TJ just messaged me and said that he did not see an email come through from him, and he's asking me to double check. So give me 1 second just to double check. And there is no email. Oh my gosh. No email, Tay. I just don't get it. Like, let me ask you a question. Do we have anybody in the audience that wants to jump in and hang out live tonight? All it is I send you a link in the email, and you just face your phone either at yourself or at your desk. Do I have anybody that wants to join? Hi, Terry. How are you? All right, let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Bev. I'm loving the penny challenge too. Miss Mary is at church tonight, and Miss Bianca was going to join me, but lucky her, she got called into work, and she gets to make a little bit of extra money. How awesome is that? Wendy, I did not see a email from you in regards to Tigger. No. Okay, so yes, they can pour concrete in cold weather. They add calcium to it. So, yeah, it's not unheard of. But, you know, he keeps giving us a date, doesn't show up when he says he's going to. I mean, and he replied to the text message because the attorney said in the text, what did he say? Confirm the date, confirm that he's going to give us a 2-year warranty on the cement and let him repair it. The guy said, okay. He said, okay, to the confirm the date, which is tomorrow, the 22nd. And he confirmed that it was okay that he was going to give us a 2-year warranty. But now 5 days, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday, 7 days. And, but he's a local man. His father was in business probably 40 years prior to him. He's not a stranger. I'm not getting this. I'm so not getting this. All right. I am okay. I gotta let that cement go now, unless TJ messages me back. Okay. I want to keep it positive. I want to keep it uplifting. I want to keep it happy. All right. Let's see. Did I get any takers on anybody wanting to join? If you want to join, you guys got to put something in capital so I can you can yell at me. Write in capital letters if I really should be seeing this message. Come on, guys. He poured the cement right after TJ's wedding. TJ got married on September 30th. He poured that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That Friday, which is the first week of October, I sealed the cement with my best friend, Rena, because she was up here from Florida. And the following week is when we saw the situation was a problem. He came right over. But now you're talking third week of October to third week January. I should have asked Mary to say a prayer for me while she was at church. Who cares about your desk being a mess? There's got to be somebody that's got a channel that wants to join. Come on, somebody want to join me? If you, and even if you don't have a channel and you want to join in. Hi, Maria. Hi, Iris. Okay, even if you don't. I thought that it would be fun to get into, I know Mary's always praying for me. I thought that it would be fun if, for just a little while, even if we just chatted. I mean, I don't even have to do anything, but I really, really wanted to get organized with all of these trackers. And some of these trackers were suggested by you all, and I absolutely love you for that. Let's see, what else do I want to look down and then I want to look up. We are joining me verbally on the live. Like I send you a link and you join me. How cool is that? Okay, Wendy, you want to join? Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoever wants to join, and we could, if we got more than one, the Traveling and Saving Chief, you want to join? Because you have a channel. Wendy, if you want to join, you're more than welcome. Send me an email right now to Donna, powered by creativity @gmail.com. And then I will reply with the link. And I can have two of you at one time. Okay, email me. Come on, let's have a good night. Is Sharon here? Sharon's saying she can't download because I just opened my email. Okay. You guys, for those of you that are here, do you all know how to open a zip drive? I think I have to do a video on teaching how to open a zip drive, because I do have some people that don't know how, and I do have files that are zipped, so I have to explain how to do it. I think it's important to know anyway how to open a zip drive. Anyone can join. We can. I forget how many we can have, but we can take turns. We can. This is what it's all about. Come on, how awesome is this to see other people in our community, in our village? Oh my gosh. Hi, April. Hi, Annette. Hi, Dee. Hi, Judy. Hi, Cookie. A zip is when I have multiple, so you can only upload, I think, 9 or 10 files on my.com or even Etsy. But then if it's bigger than 10 files at one time, such as a 12-month challenge, you have to compress the files. So when you compress the files, it's called a zip drive, a zip file. And then you have to just, at the top of your screen, you see extract. And once you hit extract all, it takes them out of that zippered folder. Hi, Terry. Hi, Glow. Oh, we have a new channel. We have Glow, Carmen. Hi, Tara. The monthlies are zipped. The yearlies are zipped. A lot of them are zipped. If they're more than 10 pages, of course, because we got 10 challenges and 10 envelopes. Yeah. Hi, Carrie. If you buy a file that is zipped, it really is just a quick YouTube search, how to unzip a file. And I usually link this one man that does it, and he does it so well. It's literally 3 seconds. All right, I'm checking my emails. Okay, I got no emails from anybody. Come on, everybody. Is anyone else tracking anything? Do we have anybody really getting into organization? I have to tell you this funny one. Okay, Wendy, I got Wendy's. I'm gonna send you a link. Today, I did a Walmart grocery order, and when John came home with it, put everything on the counter. I organized the pantries, and I have 3 freezers. 3. I have the big drawer freezer that's in the refrigerator, the big fridge, and then I have I have 2 refrigerators in my kitchen, and then I have a refrigerator out on my back deck. Well, I organized even the freezers, so that all the vegetables or all the frozen fruit, and if it was breakfast meat, or if it's regular meat, or if it's chicken, everything got, or if it's Italian, like my raviolis and my ricotta that I have frozen, everything got put into special areas. And I told both of them that they better keep it neat. And that both of them means John and Vinny. Okay. I did send both ladies a link, so let's see who we get. They're not here yet. Oh, this is so much fun. I said to John after I got done with the freezer and we cooked dinner, I said to him, I feel so alive. I feel so organized. And he actually laughed at me. He goes, because I put the cabinets up yesterday. I stained the cabinets today. I can't wait to put like the Christmas plates, things that only get used once a year, into those cabinets and free up space that's in the necessity part of the kitchen, the everyday flow of a kitchen. So organizing is not just here at my desk. I am trying to organize every aspect of our house. Don't I have that one listed? The Toy Story one? I think that's called Woody. Hold on one second. I'm pretty sure that's called Woody. Yeah, I'm going to send you the link to it on my website. Here's the link to the Woody. It's called Woody. Because when we were doing A through L bucks within the last year, they asked me to continue with M, N, O, P, Q. And when I got to W, it was all about Woody. Bev. Okay. You missed the one on the front porch. Okay. The one on the front porch, it was right before TJ. It was in September, right before TJ was getting married, right? I called the company to come out and look at it. I had to pay them, I don't remember if it was $125 or $130 just for them to come and look. But they said that it was not worth fixing. So I spent the money, but the refrigerator wound up going to the scrapyard. Yeah, so that refrigerator is gone. I don't think anybody's got my... Nope, that's not... Is anybody else's other half watching football? Johnny D is in there watching football. This is great. We when we were going through the freezer, I had froze some already cooked ribs. So he's like, "Can I have those for dinner?" I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." Okay, everybody, are you ready? First, we have Wendy.
Hi.
Wendy. Hi.
Hold on, let me turn this on.
And now we have Andrea. Hi, girl. Wait.
Hey,
okay.
everybody. How y'all doing?
Wendy, do you have a channel?
I have two.
You have two channels?
No.
But Andrea's muted.
I have a subscription on.
I can't hear Wendy. And Andrea, your mic is muted. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear both of you. Go ahead. Nope, Andrea, you keep losing your mic.
I was muting because I didn't want to interfere with Wendy talking.
Oh no, we can once we start talking over one another, one of us will stop. So don't mute and unmute. This way it just flows.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey,
Where
everybody. Go Lions! Go Detroit Lions!
Congratulations, you just won your game.
Right. Sorry, I was out at a sports bar and I had spent some money, so I thought, okay, let me go side hustle for a few minutes and make up the $35 that I spent on food.
And what is your side hustle?
I'm doing Grubhub right now, guys.
Okay.
I'm literally in the car, like, delivering people's food.
Good for you.
Oh my God.
I can't see the chat though, so
I used to do Instacart.
I have that on too. There's so many orders, but they're not tipping, so I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay, so I have to tell you, I live rural. We don't have any of those things that you all are talking about.
Oh yeah, I wondered about that. You talked about that before.
Yeah, we don't have Uber, we don't have Grubhub, we don't have anything like that. The only thing that delivers is Domino's, and it's probably about 9 miles away.
Oh, okay. I would deliver your Domino's.
Okay. Oh, is that how it works? That's how it works. You can order from places, and what do they just message you?
A lot of them are contracted through like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Postmates. It just depends on the place.
And let me ask you this question: the charge goes on top of the food bill.
Like when they charge you as a diner, the fees. Yeah, we only get like mileage, like they'll give us a certain amount for the mileage to your home, and then whatever tip we get 100% of your tip. And then sometimes, like, I don't know how it exactly works, but maybe like when they can't get a driver to you, they'll put a bonus on the order, and then it'll entice a driver to want to like bring it to you. So
Wow, this is like a totally different world. Now,
yeah.
Wendy, do you do ordering out like that? I don't know if Wendy can hear me.
I did it during the pandemic. Yes.
Okay. And I see you have a little fur baby behind you.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
the
yeah.
rat.
Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay, girls, what is your New Year's resolution for savings and budgeting?
Oh my gosh. So if you guys didn't have a chance, I know some of you, and like you guys, I watch your channels. I try to just support everyone, but if you didn't see my video, I am getting ready to pay off my third debt. I had 10 debts that I did a debt confession for, and I already paid the first two off. I'm working on the third one. I'm getting ready to have that one done. But I think I'm going to try to I can't remember if it was numbers 4 through 7, something like that. So it's like a lot of money. Like I have a lot of credit card debt. So that's what I'm working on. And then just decreasing my like frivolous spending. So I've been working really hard at that. So that's mine.
You sound like you've got a handle on it.
Oh, I'm not playing any games. I have to get ready for retirement. So I can't play around with this anymore. YOLO is done.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Wendy?
So far I have finished 14 challenges this month, and I am $400 away from the 100 envelope challenge.
Oh, that's exciting.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's awesome, Wendy.
What's your biggest challenge you're working on, Andrea?
I'm doing the biggest one. So I'm doing $163 per pay period for my 100 envelope challenge, but I won't be done until January of 2025. And then I'm going to take that. It'll be over $5,000, and I'm going to pay off my Best Buy City card, because that one's sitting like right about $6,000 of the balance. So that's the one I'm working on for that. And then I'm also working the 52 Friday challenge. Like you add $1 each Friday, but I'm splitting it up like $1, and then I did $52 for 53 for that pay period, and then I did $2 and $51. That way I
Oh,
don't get all the
nice.
high. That way I don't get all the high amounts like
Mhm.
at the end of the year, and it's like knocking me over the head. So that's the other one that I'm working on. I don't know where that's going to another credit card bill.
All
So
right. Who else in our chat is trying to knock down credit card debt? Just give me like a yes in the comment section. Let's see. I know I have some, but I say this all the time. Right now, mine is 0% interest. Now, do you ever get any of those solicitations from, like you said you had Citi card? Does Citi ever send you the 0% or Bank of America or Chase? Now, do you roll over and have it 0% interest?
So I was fortunate, Donna. I actually did the Service Members Civil Relief Act. So I got a lot of my cards to zero. So I'm very fortunate, and I appreciate all the veteran benefits that we get. So I'm taking advantage of that while I work through the debt snowball. So yeah, I'm definitely snowballing.
Wow, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm gonna read some of the
I get no
I'm gonna read
benefit.
some of the chats. No, huh? Okay, so from the chats, it looks like a majority of us are thumbs up to credit card debt. We all carry something.
Yeah.
Life, like, it's inevitable, right? But we didn't know what we know now, right? We didn't know then what we know now.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Susan, I'm gonna bring Susan into play here. She says, I'm doing the 2024 26 week challenge, and all my scratch offs are going to debt.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job,
Lisa
Susan.
says she's going to be credit card debt free this year. That's awesome.
Same with me,
I
Lisa.
hope I am. Yep. Clarina never had credit card debt. Clarina, can I ask you a question? How did you learn to not have credit card debt? I would love to hear that story, because
Me too.
you know, when we were younger, it was always, oh, go open a credit card. I mean,
Right.
I'm probably dating myself, right? Like, my first credit card was to Stearns. Who in the comment section knows what Stearns was? I want to hear a yes. Stearns was like Macy's and Corvette. Like, those were department stores back in the day. Like, I knew I had a job at the bank and I wanted to go to Stearns, and they said, oh, open the credit card. And they're like, okay. And then you got that and you got the other one. And holy moly. And then once you had one credit card, you wanted them all. Is that?
Yeah.
And there was no incentives back then for using the credit card like there are now. There's reward points that you get. So I didn't even know what snowball, I guess, having those things and not have to actually pay for them. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. So therapist saves in financial wellness. I have paid off my credit cards. Will have my car paid off by March, and the only debt is a mortgage. Very nice. Judy uses credit cards for necessity. Amy, if I knew then what I know now, right, I'd never have gotten a credit card. You always need one for that it happens sort of a scenario.
Yeah. But not to be YOLOing out here like me.
Oh, no. And you're not the only one. And don't ever think that you are.
Right.
Don't. Okay, Tara McDermott. I don't think that there was ever a Woolworths credit card. I think Woolworths was just Woolworths. I don't ever remember Woolworths.
I thought I had
God.
Woolworths, but I was thinking of Montgomery Ward. That was my first credit card.
Right. I think Woolworths was East Coast.
Yes.
Right? Woolworths is East Coast.
Yeah, we had it in Detroit too.
Roosevelt Field Mall. Oh my God, Macy's,
we had
Bloomingdale's
out here. Yeah, in California.
You had a Woolworths in California?
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Woolworths when we were kids.
It was in the mall.
There was a restaurant attached to it. I mean, not a restaurant, but almost like a diner.
Yeah.
And that came out with a New York accent, didn't it? Oh my gosh. Now, are you tracking, either one of you ladies, are you tracking? Like my goal this year, I think for me, the gratification of tracking it is really making it in my face. Every time I write it down, I retain it more. Are you tracking like your debt, your budget? Are you doing all that in writing, ladies?
Yes. And I downloaded your calendars that you gave us for free, and I've been writing everything down. I've been tracking my no spend. Like, it's a whole, like, once you work on your thought process, like for anyone that was like me and just outspending money that I didn't have, like once you work on scaling that back and working on your mental thought process, I mean, it's amazing. And then you write it down to reinforce it. It's been really life-changing for me. And I appreciate all of you, especially you, Donna, because you give us all these like tools. You don't have to even go out and spend money. You provide those for us. So I appreciate you for that.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. You know what? I think the more you guys get to know me, I am the least selfish person out there, right? Is that how you would say it? I'm selfless. Like, I want to give everything to everyone because I want to see us all succeed. I want us to be debt free. I want to see us credit card I don't want them to get richer. I want us to get richer.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Amen. Amen. Yeah, Glow says
Much
any
better.
tips, ladies, for emotional spending? That's what gets me. Yeah, I would emotionally spend as well and emotionally eat. And, I just have had to really stop and slow down and like take that deep breath and say, okay, do I really need this? Like, is this good for me? Is this something that I need? That's definitely something that's helped me.
Let's implement this, ladies. Okay, everybody in the chat, pay attention to this one. If you have that emotional spending, and I talked about that this week in one of my videos. I had a note. Wendy's like, "Hello, amen, hallelujah." How about we try this and we try it together as a group? You get that emotional thing where you go, I just want to buy something. I'm in the mood. I'm in, I deserve it. I feel it. If it's, try to do it online. Go shopping online. Go to Amazon. Go to wherever. Pimo, put it in your cart, but walk away for 24 hours.
Yes.
Then come back and say to yourself, do I really need that?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we try that as a village?
I love it.
Let's try it as a village, and let's what's the word I'm looking for?
Evaluate.
Thank you. Reevaluate next Sunday. Thank you, my friend. Yeah,
I
let's
love
do
it.
that. Let's make a goal together. All right, let's see. And what do we miss? Emotional spending, food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you want to hear something funny? Mary and I were talking on the phone, and she says, I said I was going to cook nachos for John. She's like, oh, that sounds good. I'm going to run to Walmart to grab the nachos. I go, oh, don't you have a Dollar General closer so that you don't have to drive all the way? She goes, no, the chips are more expensive at Dollar General. I go, what? I said, I thought, truth be told, I thought that the price on the chips was in every store. Like, say it was $3.99 for a bag of pretzels, name brand pretzels. Wouldn't you think that it was $3.99 in Walmart or the grocery store or the Dollar General? It's not.
Especially because it's stamped on there.
That's why I thought that. So today, I was doing my Walmart online grocery shopping, right? And you know that when I was sick for that month, the only thing that I really wanted was those jalapeno chips. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the only thing I could taste. So for some reason, I go, let me just. I thought about buying it because then I said but I looked at it. They were not $4.99 or $5.99 that they were in the Dollar General. They were cheaper at Walmart. So Mary was right. I would never have, in a million years, when it came to chips, I would never have thought that.
Well, but then you got the whole thing of like, depending on what store you're going to, is it worth the gas if you have to go an extra distance to get like to that store rather than just pay, the couple extra cents. Hi, baby. Hi, little cutie.
Oh my gosh. That looks
So
like
adorable.
a famous TV dog. What dog am I thinking?
Oh,
Oh my
maybe what's his name?
Benji.
Yeah.
Benji.
Benji vibes for sure.
A little lighter. Benji was a little bit more cocoa brown.
But he was a lot bigger than I thought he was.
Huh.
This is Zoe, Ragamuffin Scruffy Dog.
Oh, I like
Zoe.
that.
And
Okay,
she
so what
is
else
my
we got?
daughter's dog.
Aw, that's your grandbaby.
Yes.
Right, things are not always cheaper at Dollar General. And I didn't think that they were cheaper, but just like Andrea said,
And that's my daughter.
hi, honey. Dollar General, for me, is a mile away. Walmart is 7 miles away. So I do think about putting the gas into the distance.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to.
Okay, and Bev just looked at the snack bags in her pantry. None of them have prices on them. You're going to make me go to the top of the refrigerator and go look at that too.
Yeah, that's another thing. They stopped putting prices on stuff. So they can charge you whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, let's talk this for a second. I don't know what mine is. I'd have to go ask John real quick. What's everybody's gas prices? Put your gas price in the comment section.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm right
And-
here at the gas station. It's 307 for regular.
Where are you
307.
at?
You're in Detroit, right?
No, I wish I was in Detroit. Oh my God. I wanted to spend the money to get the ticket and travel there for the game to go home for the weekend, but I'm stationed in Maryland. And I was like, no, don't do
I
it.
knew
You
that.
can't get on YouTube and tell these people that you wasted money and you're supposed to be the saving chief as well as the traveling chief. But you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, I'm in Maryland. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it.
How long will you be in Maryland, if you don't mind me asking?
So I plan to retire next year. So probably at least until March, but I already have a builder, a real estate agent in Gulf Shores because I'm going to build a home down in Alabama. I want to be at the beach and the sun, and I'm not going back to the cold.
Okay. I'll tell you this. When the weather gets nicer, because I will take a road trip, a day trip to see you.
Yes, let's do it.
I will meet you somewhere for lunch.
Look, there's several ladies. I think I know you're in Pennsylvania, like along the
I-81.
eastern,
Yes.
yeah, like along that eastern part, and like I could just come north. Like I was thinking, like we need to do like a girls like a weekend or something, and then get on YouTube.
I know. I'm trying to think of what's right there between, like, for me going to Maryland, literally. Well, you know what? Oh my God, I can't think. Cape May, New Jersey.
Look, I don't know anything about this east. Look, I don't know anything. I have to look at the map. I'm scared to look at the map because I don't want to lose the video.
No, don't look at the map now. You know what? Okay. New Jersey. I mean, you're not far from Jersey. It's probably take you the same amount of time for me to get there. It's beach, Wildwood. There's a boardwalk. I mean, it's a nice little area. But that's something. And if we have anybody in the East Coast, that would be a nice place. All right, so let's read the gas prices. Let's see who's
Donna.
Yes, ma'am.
How close are you to Farrell, Pennsylvania?
Never heard of it, my friend.
Okay, Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh gosh, I'm literally closer to the water. I'm total East Coast.
Okay.
Look, they said we need a village retreat. That's funny. A village retreat. I love it, you guys.
Okay, so we got
is in Cape May. Says yes, Cape May. I'm in Mays Landing.
Oh, you're in Mays Landing?
Oh, look, Save with Judy. Save with Judy's off 81 in Virginia. Oh my goodness.
All right, we got 329, 278.
Yes.
Whoa.
Village retreat.
Look at Los Angeles.
Wendy, what's your gas prices in? Did we get LA in there? What did LA have?
459.
Oh, California, right? 450. I see it now. Glow. Oh my God, Atlantic City. We can definitely meet Atlantic City.
She wanted someone live, so.
Hi, Laura Bell.
Oh, look, Mia's in Canada, right? Mia, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Got the liters. $6.24 a gallon. Oh my gosh.
Wait, where is that?
I can't even.
Probably California.
Where's 624?
That's Mia. Mia C. I know. I think she's somewhere in Canada.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I know we have a bunch of Canadian ladies.
Wow.
Onyx 525 in California.
Yep.
Oh my.
I couldn't imagine. I'd be more reclusive now if my gas prices were that high. And for us, living
$40 a week in my car for work.
how much?
40.
Oh boy! And how many miles does that get you?
That's about 338.
Okay.
I have a Toyota Yaris IA.
So it gets good gas mileage.
Yeah, it gets about 30, 33
Hi,
miles per
Judy.
gallon.
Wow. Now, how many miles to the gallon do you get, Andrea?
So you guys, I've been driving. I have an Audi. That's my play car. And so I don't do good in that one because it's premium gas. And so that's been parked because I'm in this Toyota. I have a Prius. This is my like work car, my hustle car. So
Right.
for this one, I get like 55 miles a gallon. And I go about 25 miles, well, 50 total. So you figure about a gallon of gas a day in this to get to and from work. Well, depending on the
Wow, that's
traffic.
not bad though.
No, it's not. I love this car. I got this used July of 22 and I have not turned back. I had wanted a Prius for years. But it can't be
Okay.
like my own it can't be my only car because I gotta be cute too. So I had to get the Audi.
You are a diva. You are a diva.
I want
Little
an
bit.
electric car.
You wanted what?
An electric?
Yeah.
I can't do electric. I'm too old school for that. I like my engines. No, I can't. And honestly, if I take a road trip, I don't want to be parked on the side of the road waiting for a charge. I want to fill up and keep going.
Yeah. It's scary.
I couldn't imagine. Let's see. Mindy, I think Mindy said something. Donna off of 81. I take that home to PA. How far from Lancaster are you? I am probably about 4 hours from Lancaster. I haven't been down there in a long time. You know why I can't be an electric girl? Because we have classic cars. So all of our classic cars are old school engines. I can't imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought of that when you said that, Donna. I was like, yeah, probably because they have like classic cars.
And okay, so how is my tract like? I can't wrap my head around the electric thing. And wait a second. See, did you all see, for people that like electric, this is just a quick little debate. Recently, because I'm a Ford girl, we're a Ford household, basically. Ford is losing like $21,000 per electric vehicle. How can that be? Why is it still being manufactured if you're taking such a loss? Because if you, as a business, is taking that much loss, what are you expecting the government to bail you out again?
Well, I'm wondering also because the government has a requirement that cars start, like manufacturers start going more electric. So I wonder if it has anything to do with that, and maybe they do have a guarantee by the government. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this works out.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, I'm not savvy enough in it to voice an opinion one way or another. I love my gasoline cars, so I can't go electric.
Yeah, I'm too scared.
Now, can I ask another question to you, Ann?
Well, I found out how much the batteries are.
They're like, wait, they're big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much are they, Wendy?
Yeah. I don't know.
They're big bucks.
Too much for me to want.
Oh, no. And do you carry while you work?
I don't carry where I work, but I do carry, and I have home protection too.
Oh, but while you're grub hubbing, you don't carry.
I was already out, so I didn't think to grab it. So no, I don't know. But I'm definitely looking around.
Yeah, you're watching. I see you're on a pivot. I'm watching you.
And the doors are locked.
Okay. All right. Because that's me. And, I'm watching you watch what's outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. When I used to sit in a patrol car and I'd have a beat, and I was by myself, it went from side mirror, rear view mirror, side mirror, back. And all night long, my head was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know who's going to walk up on you.
Yeah, you got to pay attention, especially at the ATM machine. Like,
okay, I won't use those. I won't use those.
No.
If I'm not going in the bank, I'm not going to. I don't even have a debit card no more. I gave them up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hi, Mary.
Oh, Mary's home from church. Yay!
Batteries for an electric car is around $8,000. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
or
I
10
won't pay
grand.
it.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, and then how can I have a question? The battery, where's the ugh. Where
Batteries
is
are usually in the trunk.
recycling? Where are we recycling these batteries?
Dealerships.
That's a big question.
Good question. Yeah.
Okay, so Sarah wants to know which is better, DoorDash or Uber to deliver food?
Okay, so I have not done Uber, so I can't speak on Uber, but I will speak between Grubhub and DoorDash. So what I noticed is DoorDash will have typically smaller payouts for the driver, but you can like move through a little faster. Like usually the food is ready quicker. But I will tell you, Grubhub has improved. I've been doing Grubhub. Let's see, I've been doing this for what, maybe 2 years. Grubhub has definitely improved, but sometimes the payouts are a little bit more, but they might have you driving a little further too. It just really depends. They're good for different reasons.
DoorDash. I didn't like DoorDash because you have to sign up for a certain time period to do DoorDash, and nothing was ever happening when I signed up.
It definitely depends on your market, like where you're at and how they run it, because sometimes in this area, it will be wide open because they need drivers because it's a hot time. And then sometimes it'll tell me there's nothing available. But Grubhub, I can always turn on at any time. I don't have to schedule. But if you schedule a block, you get priority access to batches or to offers. So it just depends, you guys.
And have you found it to be a financial gain?
Oh, yeah. Like, well, okay.
It's
so
worth
you guys,
it.
When I was stationed in Denver, amazing. Like I did Amazon Flex, I did Instacart. It was amazing, like amazing money to be made because Denver is like a big, a big metropolitan city. I mean, it's large, but Maryland here, everything's so spread out. So I'm closer to Baltimore. And so it's just different in terms of like the distances, the grocery stores, like Wegmans might be 20 miles from people that want Wegmans. So it's just different the way it's set up here in Maryland. And then the roads kind of suck.
Oh, does it really? And do you get inclement weather down there? Do you get snow? A little snow?
Oh my gosh, we have so much snow right now. We got clobbered over the last week. Like when I was in San Antonio for work this past week, we got clobbered 2 times here. Yeah, it's bad right now.
Okay.
I mean, it's plowed. I mean, it's off to the side, but yeah, it's bad.
Now, is your Prius 4-wheel drive?
No.
Right. I didn't think so.
But it's better than the Audi, so.
Oh my God. I'll take my trucks and my 4-wheel drive any day.
Yes.
I can never not have a 4-wheel drive vehicle.
Yeah, I do miss my truck. I had a Lexus GX. I gave it to my daughter, so she didn't have to buy a Jeep. She was going to spend a bunch of money, but I was like, here, just take this. I want you to spend that money. I do miss it. That was nice. I know, I tried.
My next car, I want an all-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive so I can go up to Big Bear Mountain in the snow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's right. I forget California gets snow. I totally forget that.
Yeah, I've been here in Barstow. I've been here in Barstow since 2008. And that year we got snow and it was beautiful. And it was enough to play in and make small little snowmen. And we haven't had anything since then. It's like, what a bummer.
All right, so Windmill Ridge Budgets and more. You have an F450 dually. I have to ask, how many miles are you getting to that? How many miles per gallon are you getting to that? Because our F250 gets 13, and we're nowhere near a dually.
Ouch.
And they're talking about Miami. I was just watching a video on Miami. Miami's the videos I saw. a lot of downtown Miami is closed up. There's all the retail stores are gone from the blocks. Is that true, Susan? Your dually gets 14 miles per gallon. All right.
Wow.
What do you haul with your dually? You must have a camper. I go back and forth. I need a new car, but I love my Ford Explorer. But a part of me wants an Expedition. It's like it's a dream. But I don't have the big family anymore. It's just John and I. So I go back and forth. I go, why do I need an Expedition when the Ford Explorer is like the perfect everything? But I just want it. So I'm not waiting 24 hours. I'm waiting probably 24 months. But my next car, I'm like, I've got to decide. But do I go with what do I think I want, or what do I need?
Yeah.
But oh my gosh. And then you know what's going to happen? I know it's the tag is going to come in, and I'm going to go Ford Explorer, and I'm going to go, oh, hell no.
Right. And that gas bill, like, I mean, the Explorer is not as bad as the Excursion, but like, yeah, I had a Yukon years ago. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, that gas bill.
Oh my gosh.
My husband has a Ram 1500. He pays $60 a week for gas. Mm-hmm. And that's just going 4 days a week to work.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to work, when I was on the police department, I always drove a Jeep Wrangler. I was a Jeep girl, and I would fill my car up every Sunday for the week.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna date myself. $15 a week. It got me to go back and forth to work in the end of the 80s, early 90s.
Nice. Yep.
And honestly, I bet you if I found my old budget books, when I find them all, I'm going to bring them in to show everybody how I used to budget, because I have them all. I just don't know exactly where they are. I used to budget $15 to $20 a week for gasoline.
Oh my gosh. Those were the days. When I first joined the Air Force.
When I was smoking, it was like $2 a pack. Now it's like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still smoke? Because that's a budget right there.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's expensive. But yeah, when I first joined, it was like 89 cents a gallon. I can remember being stationed in Virginia, in Hampton, Virginia, and I remember gas being like 89 cents a gallon, like in the mid 90s.
Yep.
Somebody asked me, am I near Frederick? Wait, let me make sure.
Yes, I saw that too.
I'm not near Frederick. I'm in Crofton, Penny. I'm in Crofton, but I'm stationed at Andrews in like near Clinton, Maryland. So, but I have gone through Frederick to go back to drive home to Detroit, so I do know where it's at without looking at the map.
How long is that drive?
It's only about 8.5, maybe. It's not too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes me about 10 to get to the Outer Banks, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh my God. Judy says when she first got married, her grocery budget was $15 a week.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is so cool. Do we dare to ask what year that was, Judy? Oh my gosh. I don't think I really never had a grocery budget, because I always think I felt like food is a necessity. I'm not budgeting for it.
Sometimes you have to, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My husband still makes a meal menu, and we look at him and go, what for? Nobody eats around here.
No, huh?
No.
Oh, my house is foodies. Well, that's the Italian in me. We love food.
I'm a food. That's Italian in me too. I love the food. Look at her. Her rent was $75. Save with Judy. Their rent was $75. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. My first rent was $325 for a basement studio apartment.
$250
Loved it.
one bedroom.
Wow. Wow. I
Yeah,
have
mine
to
was 350.
admit that I love the way each week how the conversation it just evolves, and the fact that we always bring up something retro and bring it into today's budget and savings. Okay, so since we were talking about gas prices and we were talking about grocery budgets, what was the average pay? When I first started the New York City Police Department back in the 80s, I was lucky if I made $23,000 a year. Our top pay was $25,000.
Yeah. I think when I joined the Air Force, I was making about, I might have been making about 15 to 17,000, but I had a dorm room, so I have to calculate that, and then we got meals. So, yeah, I've come a long way.
Yeah, right. It's amazing. I mean, when I first started working, I think minimum wage was like $3.34.
Yeah, I
I
remember
have
that
to ask
one.
people. Hold on a second. What was minimum wage back in 1985?
85.
It's not giving me it. What was it in wage in 1985? $3.35. I wasn't off. What did I say?
I think that's what you said.
Close
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
I was 16. I was almost 17. But my first job, I remember being $3.35, and it was double time on Sundays. I worked in a grocery store. I always wanted the Sunday shift,
Me too.
and I wanted all day Saturday.
My first job basically was the student store at school. I took the course and then I got to work in the student store. It was like 15 minutes each time, but it always, eventually added up. And then the second semester that I worked there, I actually got a paycheck.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What was everybody's first job? Mine was I worked in the grocery store. I was a cashier. Leave it in the comment section below. What was everybody's first job?
Let's see.
And no, I never babysat. That was never one of my first jobs. I was never a babysitter.
All the time.
Somebody was at Hardee's.
All the time.
$5.15 an hour. That was Jessica. Oh yeah, Mindy says $3.50 an hour. Wait, Penny says $1 an hour.
Who did that?
Penny said $1 an hour. What did you do, Penny?
Kmart video store. Oh my God, we were just talking about video stores the other day. Who remembers those? You packed blueberries. You were a dishwasher. Look at all these like, wow. Summer school assistant.
Yeah.
Burger King. So wait, who's the Burger King? Princeton girl. Depending on what year you worked there, who remembers Burger King when they used to talk into the microphone at the register because you were allowed to order your Burger King any way you wanted, right? Look at you.
Yep.
Did you see that? For all the youngins out there, do you know that when you walked up to the cashier at Burger King, there was a little microphone and she would say what you wanted, whether you wanted pickles or no pickles or tomato, and they used to make your burger just the way you wanted.
Yep.
That's funny. A gymnastic coach.
Lots of babysitting.
Yep.
Onyx did McDonald's. Plant store. Oh, Penny was a waitress. That makes sense if it was $1 an hour, because I guess they suspect you got
that makes
tips.
100% sense.
Yeah. Avon. Deanna says Avon.
Okay, wait, Yvette, I'm going to take it back. I did have half of a paper route.
Yeah, newspapers.
Yeah, I did that one too.
I did that with my dad.
Yep. I forgot all about that. My cousin and I, we did it. It was an after-school newspaper. It was the New York Post. And They would be at the door when we got out of school. We'd fold them. Used to fold the newspaper into each other.
Yes.
And then and it was in bags. We used to have to put them in plastic bags, and we'd have to
the rain.
Yes, throw it up or put it on the screen door, in between the screen door, or on the stoop. Oh my gosh. And then we used to go on Friday nights after 5:00 and ring the bell to collect the money.
Yeah.
We had a little notebook.
Yes.
Holy moly, I forgot all about that.
I remember. Yes, newspapers. And I used to clean the church. We did newspaper route when I was really little. Then I would clean the church with my mom. So she would just give us a little bit of money. And then I was in the grocery store too in Detroit. And I made like $5 minimum wage back then.
Penny Saver, right? The Penny Saver on Saturdays or Sundays, right? Wasn't the Penny Saver on Saturday? God, I missed that.
Saver.
Right? Used to see all the local stuff. Wow.
Yes.
Yvette's like, I feel old. I'm feeling. But you know what? Those were good times.
Oh my God. My babysitting, Lily, was $5 an hour.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the bet. What was your favorite job ever? I'm torn. I really enjoyed working at the bank, but I mean, I loved being my professional job is I loved being a police officer, but my family had a business too, so I worked the family business. So I mean, God, I love them all. I never had a job I didn't like.
Yes, S&H. I got bed sheets because we collected enough books.
Okay, Mary asks, who remembers green stamps? Oh my gosh, my grandma. We used to get collecting them and putting them in the books.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What was it? Green stamps?
Okay, so green stamps was
system.
Exactly. It was a reward system. So if you spent like $10, they gave you a strip, right, ladies? If I'm not, because I was little, I was very little. They'd give you a strip, and you'd go home and you would glue them. You'd lick them, and then you would glue them. You had to lick them and glue them into your book. So after you got a book done, you can then trade it in for, let's see, I don't know, a magazine subscription or something. They had prizes or just stuff that you could pick from. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
And they had a little chipmunk on the books, like Chip and Dale. Yes, sheets. Yeah, you had to collect books to get the bigger stuff, like the sheets and barbecue grills, and you can get TVs, but you got to collect a lot of books.
Or spend a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't remember much about them because I don't know. I remember them just a little. Wow.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I remember food stamps.
No, not the same.
We had food stamps. I know that.
With the Liberty Bell on them. And you had to tear them out of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my grandma had those. I remember those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
okay, yes.
The
Brady Bunch did an episode with the green stamps where here's one. If you remember the Brady Bunch episode, they had a bunch and they couldn't divide them because what the kids wanted was the big amount. So they built a house out of cards. And it was somebody's bracelet that knocked it over. I just remember that. Probably Jan, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now I have to go look for it.
You can do a Google search, but yeah, gas stations gave them in.
Gas stations, grocery stores. We gave them out at the bowling alley.
Huh.
They were given out at the bowling alley. Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
That is so cool. That is amazing memories. Amazing. My phone. Oh.
My dad was a
Yeah,
truck driver.
playing the Anaheim Ducks
Oh,
tonight.
yes. I was a truck driver. I like that job. I made good money.
What job did you like? I didn't see that.
I was a truck driver. Me and my husband.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. I remember my girlfriend's dad was a truck driver and they had lots of the green stamps. Yes. Who remembers the gasoline strike of the 70s? And you can only
Yeah.
odd and even days based on your license plate number.
Yeah.
You were allowed to get gas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was wicked. I mean, blocks and blocks of traffic trying to get gasoline.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Dawn Lord, I have those Corningware sets.
I was going to say, I've seen those recently.
Uh-huh. Some of the
I still
vintage,
have mine.
some of them are very expensive. They're valued.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Yeah. I learned that from my son who does flipping. Okay, here's one for you all. Who knows if I don't know if I've been meaning to tell because we've got so many new people. Did you all know that I was on TV? I want to know.
Supermarket sweep.
No, I don't even know what that is.
I love that show. Oh my gosh. I used to want to be on that show so badly.
I don't remember that show.
Who
Was it the 80s?
They were on it.
Budget with Mama Bear was on that.
Oh, okay.
Was she? I was on Price is Right.
Were you?
Oh my gosh. I was sitting, I didn't get selected to be like go up as a contestant, but I was sitting right behind contestant row. I gotta find that video so I can post the clip.
I was they're all saying it now. Okay, some of you did, some of you don't. I was on Flea Market Flip with my oldest son, TJ. It was called the New Age Flip. And you'll see that mother and son team, Donna and TJ, went against two Woodstock girls. Yeah, TJ and I were on Flea Market Flip.
Was that recently, Donna?
No. Oh gosh. Within the last 10 years, I'm trying to think, maybe it was 16. I don't remember.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
No, well, it's on YouTube, but I think you have to pay like $1.99.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. New Age Flip. New Age Flip. Flea Market Flip. New Age Flip. No, you have to pay for it.
Tara said it's on Hulu.
Oh, it's on. I don't have. Yeah, I have Hulu because I have the Disney Channel.
Yep, gotta buy it.
I have Disney and I can't add Hulu on it right now because of my subscription. I have to wait until the end of my subscription to add Hulu on. I was so mad.
Oh, I did do a video on it. Let me see if I can pull up my video.
Tara said Tara saw the episode and loved the projects you guys did.
Can I tell you? It was very corny. It's very, very corny. I'm going to link my video if you guys wanted to see it. This is my video of recapping what we did. But they make you, it's so staged. You have literally like 15 minutes to 20 minutes to buy the item. You've got to rush through things. It's just so wild. But they want you, and I'm not the type of person to be phony, fake. I don't have it in me. I guess I'm not a good actor. So they were like, no, you have to say it this way. And my attitude was like, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. You're not getting me to say it that way. Right. So at one point, TJ is like, they're like, cut, do it again. cut, do it again, because I didn't have it. Like if you watch that video, you could see my smirks, and oh my god. But anyway, they said something, and they're like, TJ has a broom in his hand, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna sweep the competition. And I was just like, child, you in a million years you would never have said that. But they made you say things that was so not your personality. But it was a mother-son experience that I could not imagine.
That's awesome.
It was truly, but he did say this though, whatever her name is, I forget her name. She's a witch, and you could put the B in front of that.
Oh.
You want to talk about attitude? And she thought her stuff doesn't stink. It's like, girl, I wanted to push her against the wall. She literally, when we were working in the factory in the building, she was so disrespectful to me that I literally, she did apologize at the very end because she didn't like what I created, but it sold for a decent amount of money. So she ate crow. Laura Spencer. Laura, whatever her freaking name is.
What?
Yeah.
You don't like her?
No, she's a bitch.
Oh my god.
Is she like one of the hosts?
Yeah.
She's a blonde.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was news person out here on one of the channels.
She's on Good Morning America, I think, still, right?
Yeah.
Isn't she on Good Morning America? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but that was an experience. It was, and here was the best part. The camera guy, his father was a New York City police officer, and we broke bread. You know, like when you find that common denominator with somebody? He was so good to me. He's like, Donna, stand over here, do this, do that. And he just he had my back. So he was like the best part of it, because the little producer that was on our team had he had a little bit, he was short. He had a Napoleon complex. And he was just beyond rude, to the point where I looked at him, I said, you talk to me like that one more time, you and I are going to have a problem.
I know that's right.
And he just looks at me, and I go, you better knock it off. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but it's not happening.
Right? Get it together.
Oh, yeah. So,
ABC
but it was it was a fun experience.
Well, that sounds awesome. Now I have to watch the clip. I took a screenshot so I can go back to see it.
It's, yeah.
I'm scared to click it.
Don't click it, because y'all lose you.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
But it's so funny. We had to wear the same clothes for 2 days of shooting. So I literally I went out and I bought TJ and I 2 different, the same clothes twice, because we had no place to wash them. And you're walking around, you're going to be sweating. It's going to be dirty. Who wants it? So I bought us both 2 pair of pants, 2 shirts that were the exact same thing.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Olga's watching it right now on.
I see that on Hulu. My cousin is Matthew. Who's Matthew Shepard?
I'm not sure.
Catherine, who's Matthew Shepard?
I'm going to look that up right now. I don't think I spelled it right. Wait a second.
One T.
Yeah, I don't know. Matthew was a young man that was killed by. I just saw that on. I wasn't sure if that was him. The heartbreaking murder of Matthew Shepard. Oh my gosh!
That's terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Was that Wyoming?
It's all over YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too. Just by being gay? Like, what was it? Like a hate crime?
It was 25 years ago. It looks like.
Oh.
So back then, things like that happened.
It was. I mean, it still is, but it's not as, I guess, prevalent. That's terrible.
Oh, he was so cute.
That's what they
Oh,
made it into. That's not the reason he was truly killed. Hmm.
oh, I'm sorry. I think Catherine is watching. She's delayed on it. She says a battery is $60,000.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
take that
Oh,
electric.
yeah.
Yeah,
Catherine
I
M
remember
is
that one
behind.
in Wyoming, Laramie.
60 G's. There better be a 59.99 rebate attached to that. Oh my gosh.
I lived in Laramie in 2000. I heard all about him.
Where is Laramie? Is that in California?
Wyoming?
Wyoming.
No, Wyoming, where that kid was killed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So I have a question for you. I'm gonna throw it out there. I gotta think about that for a second. Have you been watching? And I'm doing this as a blanket. Do you ever come across YouTubers that ask you to donate money to them? Do you know that that's becoming a thing? Or
The
they're
super
down on it?
thanks,
Say that again.
the super thanks or super
No,
donation.
no. They're on the thing and they're like, yeah, I don't have enough money for my groceries. I don't have enough money for my car insurance. I don't have enough
Oh.
money to.
No, but on the next door neighbor, this thing out here, in my neighborhood, it's kind of like a Facebook or something. And this one lady keeps asking for, all kinds of stuff because her disability hasn't come in yet or something. I just
But
ignore it.
but these are people that have channels that are asking everyday people for money.
I haven't seen that.
Oof.
Are they like trolling your page, like leaving a comment? Like, how
No,
are
no,
you
no.
finding them?
They're YouTube channels. They're YouTube channels. And it's almost, some of them are blunt and some of them are subliminal, asking for help.
Yeah.
And it's like, they play down on their luck. And, you want to tell them, whether it's a boy, girl, or other, go get yourself a job. Go get yourself a second job. Go get a side hustle. Don't stand there with your hand out. But it's like once you watch them, you want to go back and watch them again because you're kind of curious. Are people really going to do this? It's like a fly to a light.
Well, it's like the neighborhood app. I feel so bad, like being on the neighborhood app,
Sheila,
and you
I
see
don't think it's
so many
Patreon.
people. They need help. Like, I think a lot of people really do truly need help, but it's like you can only help so much. It's just really sad.
I have no problem with helping people as long as they're helping themselves.
Yeah,
You have to put forth some type of effort.
for sure.
Amy says, see, people do pay them. That's like, do you ever see the YouTube videos or even the news videos where they follow a beggar on the street in a bigger city, in a city, and the beggar is getting all this money thrown into their hat or their guitar case or whatever it is, and then they take it and they walk 4 or 5 blocks to a high-end car.
That happens every day. People out there begging for food or money, and then it's their job. And then they go and they get in their cars and they go home.
Yeah, but they've got their bling on and they've got their nails done, or they're filming with their iPhone that's the top of the line or something. Then you're like, how you doing all that?
Right.
You know what's funny? Jan says, yeah, I will give a hand up, but not a hand out. And I think that's so true. I think that's I have no problem with helping out, but yeah. Okay,
Oh, wow.
Tara. See? Tara, that's such a New York City thing. You're 100% right. It's truly amazing that they stand there and they beg or whatever, and then he leaves and puts on a suit or gets into a high-end vehicle. Hi, Letitia. How are you? I love when people ask for prayers. I love to pray for people, and I like to ask for prayers too. 100%.
Judy.
Oh, Carol says somebody was caught doing that. Yes.
Caught like on video asking for money, like on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, someone was caught doing that. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Judy. Get a job. There's so many places out here that need help. Just go apply.
Okay, see, let's take it back to what we were talking about, all our first jobs, right? Cashiers, berries, picking berries, babysitting. Do you realize that how many of those jobs are now beneath people? Do you find that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? It's beneath them. I'm like,
Yeah,
how
like
can any job be beneath you? Go get that job. It's open.
exactly.
Yeah.
And people with no skills like you, but you don't even have any, like my sister, let me just call her out because she knows I've had this talk with her, but I'm like, well, sister, you have to work. Like, you can't think that's beneath you when you don't have any like education or skills. Like, you didn't even finish school, so you have to do what you have to do. And she's been doing better, but I had to talk to her several times. So even on family members, it's tough.
It's everybody. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I just don't think anything is. I would start here to learn, because the moment you start here, you come up and you get so much smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I would take that and say, don't you like that paycheck? That's like us saving money. The moment you do your first savings challenge, don't you just want to keep doing more and more and more? Right?
Exactly.
Yep.
You would think that after you get your first paycheck, you'd be like, oh, if I put in another hour, I can make that much more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what Laura Bell said? That they had one, and this is what I really don't like when people pretend to be disabled. They had someone on the 95 exit in Vero Beach. He was in a wheelchair, and at the end of the day, stands up and picks up the wheelchair, and then gets into his jacked up pickup. So it's all like jacked. That's I really dislike that. You're misrepresenting yourself.
But I do think that there's someone in our, not ours, but within the savings and budget community that is, just be careful is what I guess I'm trying to say, ladies. Just be careful.
Thanks for that, Donna.
Just be
How
careful.
do you say Nimziri? What do you mean qualified to babysit?
I think NIMS is in another country. NIMS, where are you, NIMS? Making money is addicting. Saving money, ladies. Let's make that addicting.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. NIMS is in Australia. Yes. I knew you were somewhere. You were here. Oh.
No. If you need a babysitter, you just ask the neighborhood kid or your neighbor or someone, and then you pay them.
They can take the CPR class like through the Red Cross.
That's
or
true.
like one of those agencies. I know a lot of young people, teenagers do that, but I don't think there's any qualifications. What do you guys have to do, NIMS? Not here. You have to have certs. Oh.
Which is probably like, is it for a neighbor? Like, certs meaning if you were a kid, like a true babysitter, like a nanny. I'm thinking, but if you had like a teenager, are teenagers allowed to watch? Like, if you lived in an apartment and your next door neighbor was, say, 16, would she be allowed to watch the kid in the house next to her. More bells ringing in 2024.
I know that's right.
Isn't it like music to our ears?
Dude, to babysit.
I can't wait to ring my bell.
Not really.
Someone said I finished a challenge yesterday. It must have been, I think it was my year. No, I did games yesterday. Someone says I forgot to ring. It must have been one of my long-term that's staying in the binder. Who's working on emergency funds? I'd like to know. Are you guys working? Please tell me you're working on an emergency fund. Well, I know you are. You're close to your 100 envelope challenge. Do you also have an emergency fund going, Wendy?
I'm doing Lisa's gobble gobble, wobble till you gobble, whatever. That is going to be a small savings, and then I also have a $1,000 savings challenge from Butterfly Digital that I'm doing. So
Okay.
no, the 100 envelope challenge, that's going to pay off City, and then the rest of it's going to go towards Capital One to get those paid off.
Nice.
And that will be done February 1st.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. That's my free check. And I'm doing both Roger Rabbits.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Donna's
trying to
been
be
killing
you,
it.
Donna. I'm trying to be you.
I know, right? She's been killing that Roger Rabbit.
You know what? He really is fun to do.
Yeah.
Lots of people doing their challenges.
You changed your picture on your channel?
Who?
No, Andrea.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at that.
I put a more buff picture.
You got a baseball hat on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, oh wow, girl.
That's my Wonder Woman picture.
I see that now. Okay, so ladies in the audience, I want to do this. Here is her channel. Please go subscribe to these. Well, Wendy doesn't have a channel, but please say thank you to Wendy. But the Traveling and Savings Chief has a channel. Please click on that link and show her some love. She's at 315 subscribers. Let's get her up there with subbies. Come on, let's get her some. Click on that link for her. And if you click on that link, please say that you did it, or let me know if you've already been subscribed to her channel. Because you know what? It's important to be a village.
I'm gonna tell you what, though, you guys. I have a whole mountain of debt, and I'm climbing that mountain, and I'm gonna get to the top. I'm telling you that. Like, this is my year to get out of debt, and all of you are so supportive, and I love you all for it.
Look at all these girls that are subbing and have been subbed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I see several. Like, look at Judy. Save with Judy. Judy is killing the Instagram posts. Like, I'm like, every time Judy, like, she posts like everyday stuff on Instagram, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to go buy that. Judy, I want to go buy that. Like, but I'm on a no spend, Judy. I love it. She's killing it.
I want to get more savvy in Reels and Instagram.
Yes.
That's one of my goals for 2024.
So many people are like killing the social media. So I'm just trying to be like these people. Like, okay, let me try.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with it.
Look at Laura Bell. She said, already am. Laura Bell, you guys, oh my gosh, you got to check out my owl binder. I just posted that video the other day. I was in Texas in the hotel. Laura Bell made me my own like special owl savings challenges, and I appreciate her for that. So I have one of a kind owl challenges, you guys.
Oh, I see it right now. Okay. And how is it no spend going for you? But you said you spent money today. And that's why
Okay.
you cyber.
Okay, so check this out, guys. So my definition, I know we're all doing something a little different. This is my daily cash wallet. So when I do my videos, you guys see me stuffing it. So as long as it was like groceries, gas, restaurant, like I have a specific like amount budgeted for that, dry cleaning for my uniforms, anything in those categories, if I've spent out of the envelopes in there, it doesn't count as a spend. But when I'm on Amazon and Etsy and buying other stuff, that's all spent.
Yep.
So I've definitely spent a couple of days in the month so far, but I'm trying to like, all right, again, to your point a little while ago, do you really need that? No, Andrew, you don't need that. Just leave it in the cart. Leave it there. Let it be pretty over there. Somebody else needs it. Yeah.
So let's ask everybody, where is your downfall? What is the one that entices you most? Is it Amazon? Is it Walmart? Is it Shein?
Email.
Is it Etsy? Temu? Okay, so we got Temu. What is everybody's?
Yeah, let's see what they say.
I know, I'm kind of curious. I mean, because I live rural, the only game in town is either Walmart or now we have TJ Maxx. So I do a lot of Amazon stuff, but I'm going to tell you this. The fact that I have to buy things for the bathroom, it's scratching an itch. Do you guys get that?
Yeah.
Because I'm actually purchasing something that is a necessity, I don't feel the need to have to go buy something.
Yes.
So I think I'm being saved, but not really being saved.
It is helpful. Like I'll go in the thrift store, you guys, and I will thrift, and I haven't done it lately, but when I need some things, I will definitely go and I will dig through every rack because I like to dig, and I'll find like a couple of nice pieces, and I spend those couple dollars, and I'm so satisfied. So, diva on a budget too sometimes.
So you do that. Like we have a really nice Salvation Army in our town. So TJ is my oldest, who has Willow's Warehouse, and he does clean outs and he flips things, right? He loves to go through Salvation Army, and he always finds those designer labels. Always. Kid is amazing. He's got radar. We used to call him Eagle Eye, even when he was a kid. But yeah, it's amazing what you can find at these thrift shops.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have to ask a serious question.
I want to come out there and shop Willow's Warehouse because, oh my God, you showed a video one time and I was like, I want that. I want that. I want that. Oh, I'll take that.
Oh, that was when I was working his sales. I worked
the dollar sale.
Yep, yeah, right. He's got some like. I have to put blinders on when I go to his warehouse. I really, really do. It's like, but I have to ask a serious question. What are you all buying on Etsy? Or is it all savings challenges, or do you buy other things on Etsy? Because I have to be honest, I get bored on Etsy. What am I missing?
I buy like Donna, like if you needed like a really nice personalized gift for like a wedding or like a military gift, when I need something for like a military function, something personalized, or for someone that's hard to buy, I go on Etsy and I usually can find something very special. And so that's what I use it for as well.
Okay. But see, I guess the crafter girl in me and the cricket girl in me, and I if I see it, I want to make it before I buy it.
Yeah. I'm not talented in that way like you, like I'm not talented. So I will just pay you back.
I don't do PayPal anymore, Sheila. I can't stand PayPal. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely enjoyed Temu. Like I bought some stuff on Temu. I don't know, right before. Well, they offered me, what is it, when I did the thing for them? They gave me a stupid amount of money to go spend. And I did enjoy everything I got, even my boots. Oh my God. Okay, the binders, that's worth it. Because the binders are cheaper on Temu than they are on Amazon.
Oh, and my newest one.
Is that your new binder? There's a
Yes,
glitch.
when
Oh,
you blind her.
are you guys all into the cows? Yeah, that's a
Into the
Laura.
what?
Cows, isn't there a cow on that? Okay.
Yes. Yes. That is my cow challenge. I've got it on both sides.
Aw.
And
The
then
property two over for me actually have longhorns on it, so I get to see them in person. Wait, so
Lots of
DA,
Timu.
you buy crochet and knitting patterns, but like when I
yes.
crocheted, you could go on Lion Brand and get patterns for free.
Red Heart also. And your
Right.
inspirations.
Huh. I'm just kind of curious of what everybody is spending money on.
But I haven't crocheted in a long time. Oh, I do diamond art.
Bye, Tara.
See?
Oh,
Now,
I bought some diamond art. I haven't done it yet. I can't wait.
I've probably had diamond art for the last 5 years sitting in a box behind me. Did not touch it. See, the
Find out
crafty
Amazon.
girl in me
You're
was
too
the broke
busy.
girl. The moment I gave up crafting and started savings and budgeting, I had more money in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good night, whoever's leaving. I didn't see who was leaving. Tara's leaving.
Tara's
Tara.
leaving.
My TNT. Love her. Love you all. I do. But she's got little T, so I call them my dynamite. Oh my gosh, she sends me pictures. I know she just left. I probably should have did this while she was here. She sends me pictures. Her little daughter grabs the tablet, and without Tara, like she's allowed to have the tablet, he goes to YouTube to watch me. And she's a little. So it's okay. And then she'll send me pictures. She's like, it was her birthday, so she sends me pictures of her birthday. I'm like, it's the cutest things.
She's learning from you too, Donna. You're planting seeds in the babies.
And you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's so, I love it. I do.
That's awesome. Night, Judy.
I probably wouldn't have to. Okay, with the amount of craft stuff that I have in this room, I think my future generations that I probably won't even live to see has enough stuff to play with. I'm so mad at myself for thinking I needed all this stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about stuff, Donna, because all my household goods are still in government storage. But I have a lot of stuff. Let me just say, I have like the big moving truck, like not the little moving truck, like the biggest of the big moving trucks. Yeah, that whole thing is filled with stuff. Because I went from like having my children, and then they grew up, and then I just kept like moving to a new duty station. And I've been trying to downsize each time I move duty stations because I don't have my kids anymore. So I'm working through it. I had organizers come and help me. So definitely working through it. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff.
So I look at you, and I'm looking at you, and you've mentioned your children, and I look at you going, you look like you're 28 to me.
Oh,
you look like a kid. You look like a kid. So in my head, I'm going, how does she have kids? You look so young.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
And to be retiring and within the next 24 months-ish, I'm like, when you said in the beginning of this video, you said, yeah, I'm working on retiring. I'm going, okay, this is me in my head talking to me and going, okay, so she's got a long-term goal, not thinking that goal is creeping up on you fast.
I enlisted in the Air Force in October of '94.
Can I just tell you, I am so thankful to you for your calling. I am grateful. Wow, I appreciate you, and I honor you.
Thank you. But Donna, I will tell you, you being out there on the streets as a police officer, I have so much respect. Like for you all, the fire people, the EMTs, like you guys do that every day. I have a threat of having to go somewhere, and do dangerous things. Like, it's always in the back of our mind, like as military members, but like, you guys are out there every day doing that. So thank you for what you guys do as well. And the healthcare workers, like, hats off to y'all.
See, I can't be a healthcare worker. I don't want to touch people. I don't. That's not my calling.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a bullet for you.
Oh,
I'll roll for you,
Wow.
but don't make me have to touch you. I just, that's not me. That's not me. Not me. But let me ask you this question. What did your family think when you joined the service?
they thought I was crazy.
See, in 1985, when I graduated high school in 1985, I wanted to join the Army. I wanted to be Army.
Yep.
My family told me I couldn't do it. I'd never be able to make it. It was like women in the service they were there, but it was same thing in the police department. I might not have been the groundbreaking female in the police department, but they were in the 70s. I was in the 80s. I still got the same crap that they got in the beginning. Did you get crap when you joined?
I will not say I did. I will say that I was in a career field, though, that had a lot of women in it. So I did an administrative career field. So I'm in HR. And so I would say that if I had been like in a male dominated career, perhaps so, because women are still, it is still a man's military. I mean, it's still very much predominantly men, depending on your career field. But I mean, were there comments made here and there, things that were inappropriate? Of course. I think that's probably anywhere.
Oh my God. Here was the best. Okay. And I'm going to go off on this one for a second. So, you're in the academy, whatever training you're getting, right? You're in the academy, you're in training. Well, let me tell you something. I was going to be better than the guy next to me. I didn't care what his gender was. I didn't care I'm going to outdo him.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. That was my goal. And there were guys I out. And this was the truth. And I think I've said this before. And the truth was, back in my day, they didn't want to ride with a female. And if they'd be like, you get put together sometimes, right? He got no choice. He'd be like, I ran into this a couple times. I don't want to ride with her. She's a girl. I turn around and I go, guess what? I'm not riding with you because you can't run as fast as I do. And if I'm ahead, you hear me. If I'm ahead and I get him, you're 5 blocks behind me. What good are you to me?
Oh, absolutely.
It's coming out in me, Or I'm running up 10 flights of stairs and you're still on the first landing because you can't keep up with me. So it went both ways. And let me tell you, the respect issue comes into play. And then they start, they realize it, but they knew. And let me tell you, I'm still a decent shot. I was a good shot back then, but there were guys that couldn't hit the target. And I thrived on hitting that target.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like, we feel like we have to work, extra hard so that we can improve ourselves as women in those career fields. But I can tell you, I was very competitive as well. Not exactly in those types of ways, but in the work that I was doing, definitely felt like I had to do the extra to prove myself. But yeah. Look at the comments.
I'm looking at them too. Somebody has a grandma, Clarina, her grandma was in the Navy.
Oh, nice. Thank you for her service. I believe
that it was not good for women being on the ships.
It was.
And things back then were hush hush. If something was to happen, it was swept under rug. Wow. Girls, own it. We are women. Hear us roar. Be proud. Be strong. We're all in this together, and we're going to put that into every aspect of our life together.
That's right.
Yep.
I went into the Army in 86.
You did?
I lasted through and back then it was 8 weeks training. They pulled me and put me in the fishbowl 2 weeks before graduation because I wasn't cutting it. I went in for all the wrong reasons, though, and I will never do it again.
Okay.
I will let everyone else can go do it. I just no. I gotta have my freedom.
Well, thanks for trying, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gave it a try.
Although I
Karina?
was a security officer.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like shooting the guns.
Oh, okay. So Catherine, she had to prove herself in the fire department. It was
Yeah,
tough.
that equipment is so heavy. Like, I can't even imagine trying to put all that gear on and then hold the hoses. Like, yeah. Mad
Clarina,
respect.
that's exactly what I was. Do you see Clarina's?
Yeah.
That's exactly what was in my brain
Yep.
when I was seeing it. Yep.
There's still a lot of sexual assault. There's still sexual assault, sexual harassment. We say, oh, it's zero tolerance, but it still happens quite a bit. It's really sad too.
I'm probably gonna mess up this name. Letitia. She asked, "What do you guys do? What do you advise on saving when you only get paid once a month? You got to do your budget, your monthly budget. You got to figure out all your bills. You pay them all at once and get them done. And then anything you have left over, you put into savings."
Yeah, there's
It's
several
no
budgeters.
different.
There's several budgeters, Letitia, that are on disability and they're already retired and they do a monthly budget. There's several.
Yeah.
The one I'm thinking of right off the top of my head, I know is MLOC Budget and Designs. I know she's retired Air Force. She does her once a month budget. There's somebody else too that does a once a month. Can't think of who it is though.
Being retired, we get paid on the first of the month, and it was difficult. And truth be told, that's why credit cards had to come into play for a little bit of time, because all of a sudden you go from getting a paycheck once a week, and then all of a sudden you get once a month, and now you've got to pay everything on that first. You have to have all that money, and if you don't, that's you're gonna have to. Letitia, I think you asked me. You said you were just coming into the once a month. You're gonna have to play with your finances until you get caught up. But once you can start saving money, that's when sinking funds become extremely important.
Yes.
Once you can get ahead and you get all of your sinking funds listed, you're then ahead within that sinking fund for that budget. I hope that makes sense.
Catherine said, break it up into 4 weeks. Put them in your envelopes. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, because you know what happens is you get that lump sum and you're like, oh, I got it. Look at all this money. But you don't realize you got to make it last for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of breaking it up into 4 weeks.
Good advice, you guys.
And exactly, track all of your spending. It's so important because you then know where every single thing is going to. You know, it's funny. I was going to do this on a video. I have to share this with you all, and I'll bring it up to the camera. So within the last 2 weeks, I was telling you that I was meeting with a insurance agent who's a friend. And he's been talking to me, Donna, we got to get together. Long story short, when the building was going up for Willa's warehouse, I needed building insurance and I needed insurance on the building. So I was like, you know what, Pete, can you come? Let's talk about this. Yeah. Got me the insurance for the business. I said to him, all right, after the holidays, let's sit down and go over my car insurances and my homeowners, my farmhouse, which my sister lives in. So let's go over all that. So last week, we went over every single one of my insurance policies. I have to share this because I wanted to bring this into like a 101 savings, right? I was with Allstate. Ready? Watch this. And this is this is what's so important. Every 2 years, you need to reevaluate your policies. Don't be naive like I was, because I had gotten comfortable with the fact, oh, it's insurance. You need insurance. It's going to go up, right? I was making excuses for the insurance company. My sister lives in my farmhouse. So I pay for the homeowner's insurance on that. She has renter's insurance to cover her inside personal effects. She says to me a few weeks ago, did your Allstate bill go up? I go, yeah, I guess so. And I think nothing of it. She goes, well, and my sister's a banker. She turns around, she goes, I got on the phone with them. And she says, you know, you're not supposed to just raise my bill. You should have sent me a letter. I don't know if he gives it to them. So they apologize, but they do it anyway. I go, oh, how much did it go up? And she tells me, I go, I guess I really do need to reevaluate the policies. This was my currents. Do you see this? So I had an auto policy for all of our cars. This is 12 months. Homeowners, I had an umbrella policy. Why did I have an umbrella policy? Because when my boys were teenagers, they rode quads and motorcycles, and every one of their friends would ride my fields and my backwoods. God forbid something happened, I needed to be covered. So we had an umbrella policy. And then that's the insurance on the farmhouse. We sit down, we reevaluate. This is what came into play. He was able to get rid of the umbrella policy and bring it into the homeowners with more coverage than I had.
Wow.
For
wow.
Okay. For
Wow.
savings of that. Now.
Wow, Donna.
I get worked up. Now, TJ's house. TJ has auto and TJ has his own home. This was what TJ was covering, right? This is what we got it down to. TJ is going to have a savings of $900 a year.
Wow.
But here's one of the butt kickers. TJ has a 2005 Chevy Duramax. We had comp on it. We never had collision. I don't remember why, but TJ's had this car for years. So Pete says to me, Don, why don't we have collision on it? I go, I don't know. You know, here I am so smart, but I go, I don't know. And you're never supposed to say, I don't know. You're always supposed to have an answer, right? I go, Pete, I'm not sure. Why? I go, I don't know. So he turns around, he goes, Donna, he goes, he ran the VIN. Because it's still got value in it, and trucks and pickup trucks still hold a value. He goes, we need to put collision on this. Okay. So TJ's policy and even his medical, like it went from like a $250,000 liability, went to $500,000 liabilities, medical coverage. He got all of that covered for less monies.
Wow. That's awesome, Donna.
So then TJ now has trailers. And these are I'm throwing this in there because we all have things that we need to have insurance for. So TJ has a red enclosed trailer, a black enclosed trailer, a white enclosed trailer, a dump trailer, and a landscaping trailer. 5 trailers. Right now they're sitting at the building, and because the building isn't active enough, the trailers are parked there. What do? I go on Amazon and I bought the wheel hubs. I don't live in a very, there's no crime, knock on wood. We don't live in that kind of an area. But because my mentality is born, raised, lived, you know, how easy is it to back up to a trailer, hook it, and you're out of here. And half the time you throw a plate on a trailer, you never have to register it. So that's all, you know, and I trained TJ well. So we bought the locks and the lock for the hitch and the lock for the tires. But we needed to have insurance on these trailers, God forbid, because TJ paid good money for these trailers. Pete just came back with my estimate for the trailers for the year. So TJ was saving $904 as of these policies. He's now going to pay $400 extra out of his pocket with this. So was it $1,300? All his vehicles and his trailers are now covered with an additional $400 out of his pocket yearly. So he got better coverage and he got more insurance, and we're covered. And that is so important. And learn from my mistakes.
Awesome.
Don't say, I
Laura
don't know.
wants to know who your insurance company is.
I am using right now American National. I was using Allstate. I was using this was the joke. I thought I was in good hands, right? Is that Allstate or is that State Farm? But obviously,
you were in something,
right? And it's so funny. Pete says to me, he goes, "Now I got you," and I know what he meant. But he's got us. Like, all right, you want old school? We were talking about the green stamps, and we were talking about things like that. Who remembers door-to-door salesman? Okay, door-to-door salesman. All right. So we had I'm going to call him a door-to-door salesman. I don't know if that would have been his title, right? His name was Charlie. Charlie would come before Amazon even existed back in the 70s. Grandma was a stay-at-home housewife. Charlie would come with his magazines. My grandma would pick out her curtains, her sheets, our towels. Anything we needed came from the salesman. But he sat down, he went over things with her, right? Can you do that with your Allstate agent? Can you do that with your State Farm agent? Is he coming to your dining room table? Is he going over your policies? And does he have your best interest at heart? Mine didn't.
Nobody does.
But my guy does now. And I truly, truly believe, and because we're so small town, I feel like I'm still back in the 70s and 60s. Because the quality of that, aside from the cement guy, which needs to have cement shoes, oh my God!
The Godfather.
I could throw that in there. I could throw that in there.
Oh God, Jan, the Kirby guy. Oh God, I couldn't stand them.
yes, encyclopedias.
Yes.
Now it's the solar panel. The solar panel people, I swear they're everywhere.
Okay, so Catherine's got it. It's great that you got somebody that has your back. And all I'm trying to say is, not asking you to leave Allstate or leave State Farm. All I'm saying is, look at your policies. You know, my new policy would come in every year, and I would take it, and I'd open it, and I'd file it. I never, ever looked at it. Shame on me.
Yeah.
Don't be me.
We look at it because Bill and I, we pay our own car insurance, and then of course we have Katie, who is so young. She's 19, so she's expensive. So it's like, I pay this, you pay this, and she pays
Right, because she's not a driver with under her belt, right?
Yeah,
right. I remember those days.
And next is Joshua.
Oh, you have a younger one.
Yeah, he's a senior this year.
Okay. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlena, Jehovah's Witnesses too. The only ones I want at my house is Girl Scouts.
Oh, that's funny.
Just give me my thin beats.
Donna, I have had on my list, so this was just confirmation for me, to look at my policies, my homeowners, and my car insurances for the 2 cars. So thank you for the confirmation that I've had it on my list and my reminders. Andrea, look at your policies. So
okay, so basically, if you look at those policies, right, and then you take those policies, but who's to say you don't contact? Well, isn't there a government? What?
Well, I have USAA on the cars, but they're not always like friends of mine that have switched over from USAA. They're not always the best. So I'm going to shop
Right.
around. And then I have SafeGo, which I had never heard of. I have that on my condo in Colorado that I rent out to a tenant.
Okay.
So I'm going to shop around.
Yeah. I mean, who's to say that we're allowed to shop around? Same thing with my electric. Remember? I think it was right before TJ's wedding. I shopped for electricity, and I know that you all said you wish you had that ability. I went and got my house and TJ's house lower kilowatts per minute or pennies to this, but I was able to shop around for insurance, and I didn't really see a decrease in mine, but I saw a decrease in TJ's.
That's awesome.
Yes. But I needed to bring that to the table because I think it's so important that we just anything that is a subscription or an automatic payment, we become, like the commercials where you're like you nose blind, is that what they call it when it's something smelly, right? we get blind when it's an automatic payment. We don't go look like DirecTV or Netflix or something that when the bill used to come in the mail and you opened it, right? Think about it. Your cell phone or your telephone bill or something came in even your credit card statements came in the mail. You actually looked at it. You read it. Now, since nothing comes in the mail, are you really looking at your cell phone bill? Are you really looking at your credit card bills? Are you checking the interest that you're actually paying? No. They've got us. We need to be. You look?
I look at my bills. Especially the electric, because we do have solar. I want to see how much money they owe me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And my credit cards, I make sure that I know exactly what I'm buying and when. And so if there's anything else on there, it's like, nope, I'm calling.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't been looking. I did full disclosure on my videos that I was not organized. I had different auto drafts going to different cards. I had no idea I had no handle on my budget because I'm not a low income. I have a high income, but I have high debt as well. And so I was just taking things for granted. All the bills got paid, but then the rest was just, let's go over here and let's do this and let's go shopping. Like this whole thing for me has been a total mind shift. And so, today I just paused my Audible because I do love audiobooks.
Yeah.
But I paused it because I have 12 credits and I have all these other books just sitting, waiting to be listened to. So I was like, all right, let's pause that because I don't need to be paying that $16. I have the Lululemon mirror app, the mirror, the workout mirror that you put on your wall. And it's an amazing computer, but it's still in a box since I moved to Maryland and I'm not even using it. And I'm paying $41.73 a month. So I went on and did the same thing with that. Come on, Andrew. I'm just giving money away to companies.
Okay. Does anybody use Rocket? Was it Rocket Money or something?
Oh, I see the ads for that.
That's what tells you all your subscriptions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you could figure that out if you read your credit card statements.
Yes.
Which I did. That's what I did. I just buckled down and went through each one and I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I was wasting so much money.
I agree. I mean, prior to the pandemic, I had blinders on. I didn't want to know. I just paid the bills and I moved on. I literally had blinders on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pandemic, you know how they say, I knock on wood. I'm grateful for that stupid pandemic because something good came out of it for me. I was able to, I don't know if it was reality check or what, but I focused, realized I wasn't afraid to look. I was definitely afraid to write down my credit card debt and what we owed. I was. I had put 2 kids through college, and life caught me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It truly is. Truly is. But I'm done with that. And I thank God every day for that. I don't know. I say that he smacked me in the back of the head. And he said, Donna, wake up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there was something recently. Oh, I've got to find it. I don't know if I took a cell phone picture of it. It was almost like a mantra, right? Let me see if I took a picture of it. Goodness. Let me see.
Lots of people cancel subscriptions. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I have Netflix and I have Disney, and I have to remember I gotta get on Disney, and I'm probably gonna cancel it. It goes up more and more every year. It was 79, then 99, then 129. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I will find it and I'll bring it in. Okay, so I got rid of DirecTV. I did get rid of DirecTV, but I did have to pick up YouTube TV so that my husband had the news channels. I do have Disney because I am a Disney girl.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
That's piggybacked to my Verizon account.
Mine is too. I was like, yeah, I have Disney. Where is it coming from? It's my Verizon. That's right.
Okay, Disney's piggybacked to my Verizon account. I don't know what that's costing me.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I'm going to check though.
Okay, when you find out, you let me know. But you should also be getting Hulu for free. Through Verizon, you get Disney and Hulu.
Oh, I didn't even know about Hulu. I'm paying for something and don't even know I have it.
I think it's a bundle. So I don't think you have one without the other.
Disney, Hulu, yeah.
All right, I'll check.
And see, my cell phone bill recently went down too, because. Okay, so TJ and Vinny are still on my cell phone bill. So there's John, me, TJ, Vinny, and I pay for my mother-in-law's cell phone. I cover 5 people on my on my account. I don't ask my kids for the money. I don't ask my mother-in-law for the money. So I cover us all. His iPhone must have just got finished being paid off because my bill just went down.
Mm-hmm.
And John and I don't carry and I don't even want a new cell phone. I can't justify a new cell phone.
Me
I
neither.
don't even want a cell phone.
No. The last one I had was a beautiful Tiffany blue iPhone, and I broke it in the store one day, and I was like, I didn't want to pay another $800 for a cell phone. That was like 2 years ago. But the point is I'm going to use this cell phone, and I protect it. It's in a little case, and I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off, just like my cars.
That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yep.
But see, for me, we have a beautiful new pickup truck sitting out in that driveway. Hardly gets drove. Had to have it. Meanwhile, my car, it's got 196,000 miles on it, and we use it for everything. It's like, you want to talk about wanting to slap somebody upside the back of the head? Johnny D needs a smack so bad. I swear that man thinks that there's a money tree out in my backyard. Mm-hmm. If I could just get him on board just a little. But some days he sees the lights, some days he doesn't. But the fact of the matter is that he actually said to me, get a price that you want for that pickup truck. What's going to make you happy? And we'll put it up for sale.
Oh,
wow. Do I hear that in the crowd? I don't know what came over him, but he's finally realized we don't need that. We don't need that.
Look, you better move fast, Donna. Don't let him change his mind.
He could change his mind all he wants. I'm done. Done. But I will not sell it if I don't get my full 100% back from it. I won't do it. Right. I won't take a loss. I will run my car to the ground, and then my butt's getting in that pickup truck.
Nice.
Do I want it to do that? No. It's jacked up a little. It's an 8-foot bed, 4 full doors. That thing is a beast. I don't want to park in the back of the parking lot just so I'm not near another car. Been there, done that. At my age, I want the spot as close as I can get.
Yeah. My husband is starting to pay off sell off all of his VHS movies on eBay.
And how's that going?
He does pretty good. I don't know how much he's making for it because that's his, and I don't.
But I'm just kind of curious because, there's still some old time tapes or DVDs that you have to pay to stream. Not everything is free. So Vinny says to me recently, because Vinny's got a good portion of the basement. We're cleaning and organizing after Christmas. And I'm like, come on, let's organize this. What do you want to get rid of? He turns around and he goes, well, what do you want to get rid of? I go, dude, this is my house. I don't have to get rid of anything yet. So anyways, he goes, what about all these DVDs? And I said to him, not everything is streamable. So I don't want to get rid of everything yet. And I have visions of my basement being so different than what it looks like now. One day.
I don't really watch movies though. All these movies that are sitting right here, I don't even watch them anymore because I'm too busy watching all of you.
Thank you. But I feel the same way. Everything that I need is on YouTube. If I want to watch a recap on the news, or I want to watch, or even on my tablet, like Amazon, everything is right there. Why do I need to pay for TV? I did try to go stream Friends the other day. You got to pay. I'm like, I've got all the DVDs.
Oh,
I'm not
the whole series.
So do I. I'm like, I'm not paying to watch Friends. Not happening.
Right.
No.
I think John, when I hand John that money that I'm using for his tires, when I hand that to him, I think I'll see a spark in his savings thought process. I do. Here's the best. Can I tell you guys this? So I probably didn't. Maybe I did in a video. So yesterday, I think I said to him, so, yeah, because I filmed the video yesterday on my budget for the bathroom. I said, what do you think we're up to with the budget on the bathroom? It's like, $2,000. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, we're almost at 5. Oh, it's so worth it, though. I go, that's funny. I think a kitchen would be more worth it than a bathroom. He goes, oh, I don't think so. And I'm like, what is that? Kitchen, cook. You're in that more. What am I, in the bathroom in the morning and in the evening for an hour, if that? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That tends to be the man's safe haven in the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. I live on 30 acres. If I told you what happens out front, he doesn't come in the house. He marks his territory. Oh, hi, babies.
This one's mine.
Wait, is this a different puppy?
Yes.
Yes. What is that breed?
Hi.
This is my palm.
But it's not 100% Pomeranian, is it?
Yes. He is what they call throwback palms. He's 25 pounds.
Yeah, because my sister's a Pomeranian girl, and her dogs don't. He's got a boy face. Is that a boy?
Yes.
Aww.
This is Cody.
Oh, hi, Cody.
Cody and Zoe.
Cody and Zoe. Yeah.
Aww.
And then we have a pit bull in the backyard named Buddy.
And Buddy.
I have the utmost respect for those dogs. Pit bulls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really do. 100% respect.
They're beautiful
Beverly,
animals.
bear never got caught, so unless it got taken during hunting season, I'm assuming it's still wandering our county. But every time John puts the garbage out, he's like, "I hope the bear don't come." We had a bear issue this summer, and we actually had the ranger come and put a trap out on my front lawn. Yeah, but we didn't get him. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Yvonne. Are you still in the hospital?
That's right. She had surgery, right?
You broke your leg and maybe a blood clot, I think is what happened. Yeah, she's still in the hospital.
So you're at home or in the hospital still?
We have bears in our neighborhood year round. Oh, yikes. Pet.
Well, they hibernate here, so we get a little bit of a break in the action. Right now, it's coyote mating season, so we don't like Tex to run around outside.
No. Blood clot. Yeah, broken leg, no surgery.
Oh, speedy recovery,
I see
friend.
coyotes every once in a while. Yep.
Hi, Misha.
Oh, hi, Misha. I didn't see Misha.
I see donkeys going back and forth.
You see donkeys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm a school bus driver, so I go up to Fort Irwin to get the high school kids, and the donkeys are federally protected, I guess, and they are migrating from Fort Irwin down into Yermo, and we have to go through like a mountain area called Jackhammer Pass, and they keep going back and forth on the road, so we get to see them a lot.
And I'm thinking, because they're wild, do they get hit by vehicles?
Yes, there was one that was hit a few days ago. Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah. You get in trouble if you hit one, though.
What do you mean you get in trouble?
Because they're
because they're protected.
Oh. Yeah, but if it runs across the street, how can you have control over that? That's like us hitting a deer.
Right. Well, it was, I think it was put on Facebook, and we were told that it was a truck driver. If it's a hit and run, technically, like really, you got to call it in. You got to go, hey, I'm sorry, I did this. It happened. I had no choice, but to hit and run and not say anything, I think they can get in trouble.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if we hit a dog, we have to stop, because that's considered an accident. But we can hit all the cats we want.
Huh.
That's mean.
Hi, Shelley's. How are you? I can imagine the damage that hitting a donkey would do. That's almost like hitting a moose.
Yeah.
But donkeys are, donkeys, if you've got a farm or cows or horses, donkeys are the animal to have because they're very protective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donkeys aren't afraid. That's wild. Wild donkeys. I know down in the Outer Banks, there are wild horses, but I've never heard of. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 9:30, so that means we've been live for 2.5 hours. We're going to get going. And I want to say thank you to everyone that showed up in the live. And thank you to Wendy and Andrea. This has been so much fun.
Yes.
And I want to say thank you for jumping in and being a part of this. And you're always welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Real quick, Donna.
Yes, ma'am.
The Tigger?
Yes, it's off by monies, right? What's it off by? $2 or more than?
No, it says it's $250. It's $172.
I think
And
there's
I
a new
counted-
one. I
Yeah,
think there's
I counted all of these. It's $172.
When did you get that? Because if that was over, did you buy that in the beginning of this year?
Not this year.
No, 2023.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a revision on that. I got your email. I'll say, do you want another one?
No.
Okay. Because it was revised. I don't remember when though.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. We're good with everybody. So everybody don't forget to say thank you to these beautiful ladies. And if you get a chance, please go check out the Traveling and Saving Chief and drop the Andrea off the front of that. In fact, let me give you that link one more time before we leave, because I don't want them to go be looking for the name as it appears.
My name.
Right.
Yeah.
Only because I don't want them to go looking because they wouldn't find that. I just linked her down below. Click on that link. And thank you, everybody. And I love yous all. Look at everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Wendy.